The heart. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. A heart of stone, of love or hate, the seat of all emotion, mapped with veins and arteries, the aorta, destiny to the body. Pumping iron, pumping heme, beating, 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 palpating, pumping life's crucial crimson liquid effortlessly to the extremities of its own being. Nourishing, feeding, oxygenating the body and itself. To feed, nourish and oxygenate the cells and itself. Self-supporting for life, for love outside and inside itself. Arteries and veins like tubes wired for life. Pipes for distribution, red for hot and blue for cold. The heart, the pump of a central heating system for your body to radiate radiance, heat and life. Scarlet liquid controlling temperature and temperament for love of life, for love of others and love of self. Look after your heart, for out of it are the sources of life. To be or not to be love. It's funny how I thought it would be easy. I thought it would be easy. I really thought it would be easy. I thought you would be delighted with the data analysis. The observations observed and the conclusions concluded are conclusive. They were quite simple, really. The principles were not new. They are not new. But I knew. I could see that the science backed up the principles. It is fantastically obvious, and obviously fantastic. How could it not be? How could it not be? How can it not be? It could not be. It had to be. It has to be. It will be. I will tell you a little secret. It has to be. It is the promise for life, you see. What, you may well ask? To be or not to be is the question, but it is so much more than a question. To be is the answer to everything. When we are not being true, we are being something else, something we are not meant to be, something we are not, therefore a lie. A lie is not our truth. It is not love, not love, not love. Not love is not being. Not love is not being. Not love is not being love, which is not love. You see, it is love we are meant to be, and love needs no rules to be, except love. Love rules love and causes love to become. It is never hurtful or unkind. Love needs to be, and love has to be. It is the only way. But hey, it is not easy in a world full of vices wanting to entice us away from love, away from love, away from love. How can it be that you and me fall short, or shortchange the dream of love, becoming whole love? Well, only by not being love and allowing not love to be. This is not heavenly, and it is not being love in being. It is not being love. It is not being love which is not being. This is how we be, by being love, by being love. Love enthused to make us optimistic, positive beings with hope. Hope of love, faith in love, certainty in love, with love for love to be. Enthused beings, human beings, loving beings, happy beings, and so it goes on ad infinitum, to infinity and beyond, eternal. So be it. So be love. Love is being. To be love is the only answer. Trees of life. Look, the tree's branches are dancing in the autumn wind, blowing the leaves to the ground. Listen to the crisp, crisp crunch as you scuff your boots through them before the cold, cold rain turns them to mush. Sweep them away and bag them up to keep, for they are the soil of tomorrow. They will decompose into rich, fertile, organic matter, for fertile soil to bring forth new life, abundance of food and flowers, trees and fruits for growth of health and wealth, homes for birds to nest and sing, bring forth their chicks from eggs to wing, for new life, new beginnings, renewable, sustainable, self-seeding, self-producing. The trees of life need to be rife, then we can have woods and forests for abundance of life. Abundance of air to oxygenate us. Use some of their wood to keep warm by the fire, to warm and ignite our souls. God bless the trees of life. Water levels of consciousness. The waters are dammed. There is no flow. There are blocks. Water does not like division and separation at different levels. There is a desire within, a calling to unite, a desire and calling to be one, a desire and calling to river together, to gather together as one sea. We are the sea, we are like water. We must see that only in oneness are we level and whole. See, the destiny of humanity is to be one sea. Watermark. Isn't it time to hit the middle road, to stop weaving left and right, and just do what is right by all? Time to stop meandering through stagnant failures and waterfalling profits in one direction. Stop blocking the water, stop damming the flow. Open up the reservoirs of wealth, melt the icebergs of fear, let abundance flow to the people. Make waves of contentment, tsunamis of opportunities. Raise the tide mark for prosperity. Sift out the sewage, let the waters flow, and let people surf to a prosperous new world. Waves of light. Sunlight on water, lights of fairies dancing, angels merging heaven and earth, Apollo and Christ making music for my soul. A new heaven. Everything real is invisible. Gifts of rubies transformed from pearls, emeralds made from sapphires squared, attaining to amethyst shining like diamonds dancing delicately on water. Chalcedony waltzing with topaz, sardonyx serenading sardius, turquoise passion with love. Love being made whole like an olivine, fulfilling, complete, like a mine of treasures with no dragon, no pirates or opposition, just understanding with reason. Chrysolite gold, molten, into an emerald river of love flowing to a chrysoprase sea.